But let's talk about DJ Bravo. And if you want to make a list of all that he did during the CPL, well, I can start with he opened a new music studio. That was very productive of him. I'm starting to say this because he didn't do too much on the field, to be honest. 10 matches, he bowled 32 overs, 9 wickets, and he batted just thrice, Joy.
Yeah, 3, 5 not out, 6 not out, and 6 not out, which are not barely significant innings. The reason why I have a doubt is that that side was such a dominant side through the tournament, winning 12, 13 matches in a row, that he didn't have to do much at all. He didn't have to bat most of the time. He had to bowl 1 or 2 overs. He just came in, did his couple of overs. He was never under stress. And this is very important. His last match was on the 10th of September when he did not bat and he did not bowl. It's 23 days later. You talk about match fitness, you talk about recovery, but I mean, Dwayne Bravo, you need to be superhuman to sort of rev up your body and get up to match speed, and not just match speed, IPL match speed where every game is competitive. Let's face it, a lot of the CPL games, given the squad that TKR had, were not that competitive for them.
But Simon, I can tell you one thing. Joy referred to the 10th of September. That was the final of the tournament. Bravo was not actually supposed to play, and the only reason he played was for sentimental reasons. They said, look, this is a big final. We just want his presence in the team. We can afford it. We've got a good enough team to win the game and the tournament. So it just shows that he's just in there for sentimental reasons.
Well, and that also shows you the calibre of the tournament, doesn't it? I mean, you can't do that in an IPL. You can't carry a player just for the sake of carrying him. They had such a good side in that CPL that they were afforded the ability to do that. Chennai are not afforded that ability in this particular tournament. These other teams are just way too good for that. So again, I go back to the Watson situation where you're carrying another bloke in DJ Bravo who is getting more and more injured over the last couple of years as he's getting older, finding it harder and harder to come back, harder to really get those overs under his belt so that he can have a good long run at it. And it just becomes tougher and tougher. So you have to carry someone else in that side as well. And it's not easy. And this is the major issue for Chennai moving forward. Now, I don't believe for one second that MS Dhoni and Stephen Fleming have come into this tournament and thought, okay, we just got to get through. We've got the squad for another 2 more years. They're aging. We're sort of doing them a favour a little bit. I don't for one second believe that they are thinking that. But from the outside, it looks like they are desperately in need of a Kolkata Knight Riders type youth injection. You know, where do they find it? They haven't done a lot of succession planning because they've been so successful. So they're victims of their own success almost.